Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. So let's see what's happening because we have a very concerning situation in some areas, especially for wind in parts of the UK and Ireland. But let's see also what else will happen with this winter weather outbreak in parts of Central Western Europe too. So here, let's first mention these warnings we have for wind tomorrow Saturday. So in the UK we have like some red warnings right across the southwestern UK, especially near the coast there. So they say danger to life from flying debris and falling trees, large waves, beach material being thrown into coastal roads, seafronts and homes, power cuts, damage to buildings and homes, roads and bridges, railway lines closed and delays, cancellations to bus, train, and ferry services. So damaging winds associated with Storm Dara are expected to cause significant disruption. So please be careful. There's also some more amber wind warnings in Northern Ireland, much of the western coast of the UK, some snow warnings in the Highlands, some wind warnings. So be careful in those areas, especially in this red warning that represents a life-threatening situation. In Ireland, we also have some big areas of red warnings for wind, both like Western Ireland and parts of the East Coast as well. So this is starting at 9 p.m. Friday today until around 3 on Saturday. So let's see. Red warning from Storm Dara, extremely strong and gusty northwest winds, so fallen trees, damaged power lines, dangerous traveling conditions, structural damage, wave overtopping. So please stay safe there. And there's like 100% of Ireland is covered with wind warnings, and there will be some rain advisories too. So please stay safe. Red warnings here and more. So stay safe. Let's see some winds now. The models showing how strong it might get. So the storm is practically there, right? There are some very strong Southern Ireland, the UK, such like some 78, 73 km per gusts. This goes and shows like around 1 a.m. or something, close to like 146 km per gusts in parts of Western Ireland. So please be careful in those areas. Most people might be sleeping at that time, but please secure everything and stay safe. And some areas almost like 151 right on the coast there. So please be careful. Alright, it shows much of Western Ireland above 100 km per gusts. The UK it's already starting, so like 105 to almost like 116. The coast is C. Davis shows more in like the southern UK as well. This goes Saturday later on about 6 a.m. shows all the way to 138 km per gust, 133. All those areas the red one is more than 125 km per gusts, and in miles per hour because some people are using miles, so there's like some 83, some 86 mile per gusts, and almost 90 because the warnings say like 90 mile per gusts. So this continues. It's already noon tomorrow, so like 98 to 116 km per gust, so 93. In London, some 75 to 80 km per gust, still strong in Ireland, but like tomorrow afternoon starts right in northern France, shows like some 89, almost to 100 in Saint Helier, 112. So be careful. Shows more there starting Spain. There is some very high gusts in those eastern mountains of Spain. Shows more from northern Spain, so be careful there. And most of France in some areas. This is Saturday. Still some high winds in the UK, like at midnight, Sunday morning. Still shows, but from Saturday night to Sunday, mainly shows like in the Pyrenees, some higher gusts, in Andorra as well, throughout Spain, and like in the UK, not UK, in France. The Pyrenees of France shows almost like 107 km per gust, northern Spain there into southwestern France, some 81 km per gus. The European is almost like 100 km per gus on the eastern mountains of Spain there. So please be careful in those areas. I'll show you some more high resolution models in a second, and then it does show southern France there, those higher gusts, and still in northern France, close to 100 km per gus on the northern coasts there. So be careful throughout the UK. Still some high gusts. By Sunday, this coast remains windy and kind of breezy most of the UK, but it's already better. In Spain, it will be all the way to like 118 km per gust. So be careful in those areas, like 120 km per gust, right near like those towns there, near northern Valencia community and southern Catalonia. So please be careful. Vientos muy fuertes en el este de España y Mediterráneo, sur de Cataluña, norte de la Comunidad Valenciana. Muchísimas precauciones sábado y domingo, sí, y lunes un poco. Good, so stay safe. It shows more there still in Andorra, the Pyrenees, and France, some higher gusts through southern France as well. And right in the Mediterranean, very breezy conditions there. This goes Sunday to Monday, it gets better on Monday in the UK, and yeah, I might need to watch some other systems after the December 15th, but that's fine. So be careful in those areas. There's here like this high resolution model does show here like wind gusts, so it does have those winds in Ireland and the UK, close like 119, 120 km per gust. On the coast, you see some blacks there. It's kind of white with some blacks. So those blacks are close to 140 km per gust or even more. So be careful. This goes the western coast of the UK, especially Saturday morning. There, those blacks right on the coast there, close to like 145 km per gust, like 90 mile per gust. So please be careful there. And it starts increasing across Spain and southern France, like southernmost France and those areas of Spain there. So it goes Saturday. Sunday shows a little bit less in Spain, but especially Saturday. Then those winds will likely go towards Sardinia and some areas there. And also in the Alps, especially the Western Alps, some higher gusts in the higher elevations, and the Pyrenees too, especially like from Saturday into Sunday. So be careful. There's like the arpeggi as well for the British Isles better. So here, so it does show the system approaches there. This model has some blacks all the way to like 154 km per gust or something right on the western coast there. So please be careful. This goes across the western UK, shows when it goes there close to like 147 km per gust. So please be careful then that this goes and it comes down a little bit. And for Europe now, not overview here. So for the whole area, so let's see. Does show Saturday those winds increase across Spain and southern France, more than 100 km per gust, those mountains of eastern Spain. This goes there. Still shows Sunday. This model still shows like Sunday afternoon, close to like 120 or even more km per gust. Those eastern mountains of Spain there. So please be careful. This goes, and yeah. So there's the GFS. We didn't see. Does show the GFS more. It's not high resolution, but it does show more than 100 km per gust in the UK there. And then this goes, and yeah, more to watch later. But there's like some other models here. There's the UK model too, for like northwest here. Let's see if it doesn't have wings, but here does. So here there's like this one, the UK model. So it does show these approaches there, and it does have like 148 kilometer per gusts in the coast of Western Ireland. So please, this can cause some life-threatening conditions there. Please stay safe. And further north than that, does shows like 155 kilometer per gusts. Please, this is a life-threatening situation. Shows most of Southern Ireland, Western Ireland more than 100 km per gust. Already 125 in St Davis and more across the Western UK. Some high gusts the Highlands of Scotland as well. This goes there, and decreases in Ireland, but still close to 148 some areas. Basically, all of Ireland above 100 km per gust on Saturday morning. So please stay safe. In Dublin, some high population areas could get very gusty too, so please be careful. And right to the western coast of the UK shows nearly 163 kilometer per gusts. Please be careful, like 100 mile per gusts. But these models like high resolution, they can exaggerate sometimes, but uh, this is definitely possible with a storm like this. So please stay safe. Like 145 in St Davis, 137. So please be careful. Show like 100. Shows some 85 in London. Norwich like 91 on Saturday late morning. This goes still some high gusts in most of the UK throughout Saturday. These are like Sunday morning, still shows some higher gusts there. Sunday into Monday, this goes, and yeah. So please stay safe. This is very, very dangerous. Now for rain, so here, there's the European model here. So it does show there the system goes with all those crazy winds. That doesn't show anything that crazy in terms of rain, but shows maybe some heavier snow in northern Scotland and more rain in Ireland especially. So be aware from today to Saturday. So be careful in the UK there. It shows alright like Saturday in the afternoon, already snowing in the Pyrenees, in the Alps. So in the Alps starts like Saturday at noon or even Saturday morning. Then starting the Pyrenees shows like Saturday evening might be very strong. Sunday morning that doesn't show that strength, but late into Sunday night shows more snow in the Pyrenees. And then yeah, so be careful in those areas. Shows the snow in the Alps. The system shows the low pressure system crossing through Italy with a powerful line of storms. It might be just rain because it's cold, or it might be some thunderstorms in the mix and some gusty winds. So be careful in Italy. Warn others there. Shows more snow heading to the Balkans on Sunday. Probably there is some snow lingering south central France as well, and this goes into Monday there. Shows more in parts of Romania, some snow there lingering also with a system before it that's in Ukraine now, some snow into Russia, some snow in Belarus starting Sunday that drifts, and Tuesday shows the other system joining with it and more snow from like Chechnya to Russia. So be aware. And later shows more snow in Turkey, December 12th, and more stuff later. So be careful in those areas. There's this high resolution model, the Arrow model. It does go there, starts snow like the Central Pyrenees as early as Saturday morning, and then it has some heavier snow by like Saturday afternoon, especially in the Alps, and it has like Saturday night or in the evening some heavier snow there in the Pyrenees until like Sunday, and this continues in the Alps, starts on Western Alps, goes all the way into the Eastern Alps there, and it shows the big line of storms throughout Sardinia and central Italy there. So be careful. Shows also snow showers north central Spain. Be aware there. And the low pressure itself is spinning around the Netherlands and Belgium. There's snow in south central France as well. So be careful. There's no accumulation here. Let's see if there's like snow depth or something. So does have there like by by Sunday morning it has the snow depth all the way to like 50 centimeters for or even more there. But there's a better place to, to see this. Let's see if I find it here because it might be kind of complicated. But let's see, like Europe, the role model. So this just precipitation. Let's see if there's like accumulated snowfall. So here, this snowfall. So let's move this along here. So Friday, this still like Friday night into Saturday. The system starts like Saturday morning, accumulating the Pyrenees there in the Alps. March Saturday afternoon shows more the Pyrenees there, and this is Sunday at 6 a.m. still, and it accumulates close like 50 or even like 70 centimeters already in the Pyrenees. Then let's stop. Why doesn't it let here? So this is like Sunday at 12 p.m. So it already showed like upward to 70 centimeters. Many are Central Pyrenees and Northern Andorra a little bit more, but all throughout there. It has snow for Northern Spain as well. Snow in Central Southern France and a lot of snow in the Alps. Even throughout Corsica, some snow there. So BR, and if I put this further, it's still like 6 a.m. I don't know what's happening here. So here, let's just move it like this. It's still Saturday here. Let's see. So here into Sunday. So here, good. So let's put like Sunday night. Just see, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 4 p.m. So it only goes until 4 p.m. So until 4 p.m. Sunday does have some spots in the Pyrenees close to like 90 centimeters, more on the French side, but also some parts of the Spanish side, some very high accumulations there. Some more snow in the Alps in those areas, so be careful with the snow there. And yeah, so be aware. There's also this other place here, shows more snow in the Alps and some areas, so this is interesting, like the snow maps here. So let's see, this is the next 5 days if it loads here, but better put like this other map type. So the Alps first. So I want to show this because it also shows snow crisscrossing for like northwestern Italy, those mountain ranges like northwestern Italy, because there will be a lot of snow in the Alps, especially the French side, but these mountains in like northwestern Italy might get upwards of 100 centimeters of snow there. So be careful in Austria, some more snow for the Alps, even in northern Austria, in parts of the Balkans, Croatia. So yeah, be careful those areas in the Iberian Peninsula. Let's see if it shows the Pyrenees as well. So shows more snow throughout northern Spain, especially even like northern Portugal, a finger or two there. Shows more for central Spain, and just the Pyrenees more up close. Let's see here. Does show all those red areas upward to 25 centimeters. The purples all the way to 75 to 100, more like northwestern Pyrenees there, many areas. So be careful, the snow plus the wind and the low visibility. But an important thing to be aware now in the winters, like dangerous driving conditions in those snow covered roads. So be careful, especially in the mountains with those curves and everything. And here, if I put this until Wednesday, December 11th, from the European model, does show that snow there in the Pyrenees, close like some 76 centimeters, some 89. Further west, some 116, 111 more. Even some snow in Pamplona, northern Spain, those mountains there. And let's see, Madrid, it doesn't have anything, but has more like central, southern, not southern Spain, like those mountains, central Spain. So beware, even a thing or two in Andalusia and those high elevations. It does have those mountains of northwestern Italy there, not as much as the other model had, but it does have more there. the French Pyrenees and the Italian Pyrenees, more in Trento, Sondrio, and northern Italy, in the Alps, some in southern Germany too, has no central Croatia, into like eastern Albania, more in some parts of Bosnia, especially Montenegro and central Greece. The mountains Bulgaria does have a little bit, just until Sunday, already shows in Bulgaria some, until Wednesday increases in Romania there, shows more southwestern Ukraine, even eastern, northeastern Ukraine, and Belarus, some 33 centimeters, more some parts of Macedonia and Kosovo. So yeah, be careful. Northern UK does have some snow there, some 31 centimeters, some 26. Here it doesn't work. So yeah, be careful. Southern Norway shows some snow as well. Some areas there like 13 to 23 centimeters. More in central northern Norway, those Arctic fronts. So be careful there too. The higher amounts shows more like in northern northwestern Russia, Finland, and those areas there. So be careful there. In Iceland shows a little bit more snow until next Wednesday. Shows some there, especially those central mountains. Some areas there are close like 53 centimeters. So be careful. There's the GFS, shows a similar thing. And also some out of central Italy there. Shows only some 34 centimeters. Shows northwestern Italy, close to like 79 or even more, because those high resolution models show even more. More there for the Pyrenees, the GFS report of 114 centimeters, 91, 109, central northern Spain. So yeah, beware of the snow. Shows also in Czechia and Germany, central northern Austria, some Slovenia. Be careful with some avalanche dangers in the high mountains where there's a lot of snow. And shows more there's southern Belgium, a hint of snow in Luxembourg, and Norway. The GFS is more like into Norway and Sweden, some higher amounts there. So be careful, northern Norway. Some in Finland, especially northern Finland, and those areas, Lithuania, a little bit into Latvia. And yeah, so be careful. There's the icon, is interesting as well. The icon shows less than the other models, but it does show some like some 80 centimeters in the Pyrenees, more for central northern Spain, in northwestern Italy, so like some 61, but I think there'll be more than that. Switzerland and Austria. So yeah, be careful those areas, the snow, and like this thunderstorm map, just to see something here, it does show some storms crossing Italy, some very light storms, but doesn't show anything that crazy in terms of thunderstorms. But there'll be like this big front crossing Italy, and this model does show some more storms near like Albania on Sundays, some storms in Sardinia, more into Greece and Turkey on like Monday, and the snow like in Austria, Germany, parts of Romania, in Spain and France, and those little exclamation marks like some freezing rain possible. So be aware in some areas of southern France. And yeah, and the rain accumulation, just like rain, but this like general precipitation accumulation, because it shows rain, some areas of snow as well. So let's see, for example, northern Spain shows all the way to 100 millimeters, in the Pyrenees 123, but most of this will be snow. There might be some rain in the mix, but most of this will be snow. But just be careful, some periods of heavy rain there. Some light showers southern Spain, shows into Greece the next 5 days, close to like 145, and that's definitely rain, because that's outside the mountains. So be careful. Shows more central Greece, in western Greece, the western coast of Italy, some rain Rome, and more rain throughout there, and like northeastern central Italy as well, some more rain. So beware. The UK, there's the crazy system that doesn't show anything that crazy in terms of rainfall amount, but be aware, some rain as well. And even more southern Turkey, western Turkey in the next 5 days, especially like on Monday to Wednesday. In Turkey, more in Iceland and Norway, but most of that is snow. But the show some spots of southern Iceland, such like 160 millimeters in the next 5 days. So be careful there as well. Wingas in Iceland, there are those crazy low pressure systems there. The European model does show some very high winds Monday the 9th, so be careful there. Most of Iceland, especially some central high mountains, some all the way to 137. This goes increases all the way to like 160 or something, so be careful there. Shows more for southern Iceland. Beware of the waves and wind. And this wind and others is close to eastern Greenland and Iceland, especially Greenland there on like December 11th. So be careful, has more strongest December 13th in Iceland near western Norway. So yeah, be aware in those areas. The temperatures, of course, will get very cold with this Arctic front coming. Show like some -5, some -16, -10 in the Alps, but this is still now. Tonight into Saturday morning, does show in Andorra some areas some 0 degrees, one degree in other areas, so like 0 degrees. Shows more in Ukraine, Belarus, like in the Baltics, some lower temperatures. Norway, Sweden, more like in Finland as well, and Iceland very cold. So yeah, be aware. Northern UK, especially some 0 degrees in some areas, but the real Arctic blast arrives like later Saturday, so you can see those colder shades of air arriving there. Shows already Saturday at 9 p.m. all the way to like some -7, -8 in Andorra, some -4 near the French, Spain, Catalonia, Pyrenees. Shows more there for northern western Pyrenees, so -5, -6, northern Spain, so like 0, -1. Shows there in France, so like -1, in the Alps, so -7. So be careful there in Austria, in Italy as well. And the wind chills because of the feels like temperatures, especially Montenegro showing all the some -12 in the mountains in Bosnia, central Croatia. So yeah, be careful those areas in Albania. Romania shows some colder temperatures, especially in the mountains, western, southwestern Ukraine, Slovakia, Poland, and some parts of Czechia as well. So be aware, this still Saturday into Sunday morning does like the coldest part of the night does increase to -6, some -9 in Andorra, and some others some -7 in the Alps, even to -9 or -10. Be aware for like all the from Macedonia, Greece, Eastern Albania, Kosovo, Serbia, those colder temperatures, some parts of Spain, and even like into southern Libya -1. So we'll definitely monitor that and maybe make an Africa video. So Sunday, this goes just gets colder into late Sunday night, Monday morning, still cold like some -5, some -7, central Spain some -2, 0 degrees. So yeah, be careful. So some spots in northern Portugal, some 0 degrees as well. So like -2 to 0 degrees. So yeah, stay safe there. The wind chills and like stay warm, and the show is all the way to -14 in the Alps. So be careful there for Switzerland, especially France and Italy, the other mountain range there, and central Corsica, those cold temperatures. And most of France on 7-6 degrees, so -1, south central France, central Italy in the mountains, so -1. So be careful, some colder temperatures like Czechia, 0, -2, 1 degree, into Poland, so like 0, Ukraine, those areas, so be aware. This goes Monday, still even colder, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is Wednesday morning, shows negative temperatures most of Central Northern Europe, some Belarus to Germany, northern France like Paris, some 1 degree, Belgium, in France and Spain like all the way to -12 degrees in the Pyrenees. So like most of Spain, not most of Spain, but this whole area some -2, -4. Portugal some 0 degrees in the north, some 8 degrees in Lisbon, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees along the coast. So be aware in Spain, southern France, some spots in Italy, northern Africa we'll talk about. Be aware as well. And Ireland and the UK shows pretty cold as well. Thursday a little bit less throughout Spain, but still very cold in the north, in the Pyrenees, in northern Portugal, very cold in France, throughout the UK. There's this line of very cold temperatures for Central Northern Europe. Beware now, still Switzerland, Bulgaria, Bosnia, Croatia, so be aware. Those cold temperatures in the Alps shows all the way to minus 18, minus 19 degrees. The high elevations minus 10. So yeah, be careful. This goes still cold later, and yeah, into next weekend still cold. So be careful in those areas. And there's the mass of cold air here. Let's see if it shows well. So like there's the GFS. This is weird. Shows here. So the show this mass is just starting to dive down there. You dominate through southwestern Europe, and Central Europe shows those much below average temperatures there. So yeah, the Antarctic air it goes, and this like next Tuesday, Wednesday, there'll be the coldest, and then it goes there. They show a cold air in Russia there, like Ukraine into like Turkey on December 14th or something. And now the GFS bring even a colder air mass for December 21st. This will be December 21st, and this, I guarantee you, you'll be much colder than this week. But yeah, let's just focus on this week for now and be careful with these cold temperatures. There's the European, the cold air dives down to Central Southwestern Europe, and then it has the cold air in Russia and Ukraine on the 13th and 14th, and it does have something starting to come down on the 21st. But yeah, so the main key points here are stay safe with those tremendous wind gusts and the waves in the sea there. Please be careful also other parts of Spain and like France and most of Central Europe, those high winds. And be careful with snow driving those slippery roads and everything else. So be careful, stay safe those winds there and everything else.